What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? I'm trying out this new streaming thing, and I noticed that there's no music, so I need some music playing in the background. Just give me 1 second. I guess I should have tested this out before I started playing on it. Hold on. Let me get my iTunes open. I need something. Here we go. Bring this back. How do I keep this in shuffle? Keep it playing, keep it playing. All right. Anyway, what's up? What's up? What's up, all my good people? I think YouTube land coming at you live and in color for my SmackDown review. All right. So tonight's show was in Miami, and it was pretty decent. It was actually a very good show. I'm not even going front. It was actually a very good show. It definitely got you hype. It definitely got you in the mood for Road to WrestleMania. And yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate the work they put in tonight. Let me get my notes up. I seem so unprepared. No, that's the notes for the other show. Here we go. So, like I said, tonight's show was really good. It was probably the best SmackDown in a long time because SmackDown has been trash lately. But tonight was a very good show, outside of a couple things. But it was a very good show. Got you kind of excited for what directions certain matches could hit into, or certain championships, or certain people could hit into. So, I feel like this is really loud. But if I turn that down, hold on. Oh, wait. That's the volume. All right, here we go. I feel like I'm all over the place today, but I'm in a really good mood. So here we go. So tonight's show opens up with Paul Heyman, Ronda Rousey, Sonya Deville, Ricochet, Sami Zayn, the Usos, the Viking Raiders, all talking about their own individual matches. I didn't care for that part. It was kind of like, okay, this is weird. They used to do that off and on, but I guess they're going for like that big fight feel. It was okay. It was pointless. So the show officially opens up with a match, and I love when they open up with matches instead of promos. So they open up with what I thought should be a WrestleMania match, which was the Intercontinental Championship between Ricochet and Sami Zayn, and very, very good match. I think that could have been a WrestleMania match. However, I was nervous, and I think a lot of people in the community were nervous about Sami taking the title into WrestleMania, and then Johnny Knoxville from Jackass being the one who would challenge for the title and potentially win the title. So a lot of people was nervous about that. So when Ricochet stepped up to the plate, WWE doesn't always see him as a winner like we do. So automatically I was like, it's gonna be a great match, but he's gonna lose. But in the middle of the match, Johnny Knoxville comes out and he distracts Sami Zayn, and Ricochet ends up getting the roll up for the 1, 2, 3, and he ends up winning the title. I was super excited about that. I think that Ricochet should hold on to the championship for a while, or at least go into WrestleMania with the championship, and then after Sami and Johnny get finished their little situation they got going over there, then we could run it back with Sami and Ricochet having their match at WrestleMania. So I think that would be really, really good. I think that'd be a really dope match. I mean, not WrestleMania, but maybe like, Backlash or something like that. I think that would be really, really, really dope. I kind of like this stream. So that was a good opening match. I'm happy about the outcome. Backstage, Sami was pissed. He was livid. He was knocking over tables, and the camera was back there, and he's like, "Are you following me?" I feel like Johnny Knoxville's been following me. He's a stalker. Every time I turn around, he's there. He's following me on social media. He's following me here. He's doing this. He's doing that. Blah 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 blah. And he said, "How about you follow me to WrestleMania?" So looks like it's official. Well, I think it's going to be official, but they're going to have a match at WrestleMania. The question is what do they do with Ricochet at WrestleMania? Who does he go against? I originally had thoughts like Sheamus, but from what happened tonight with Sheamus and the New Day, it seems like that might not happen. So I can't really think of who else is on SmackDown. Maybe Shinsuke. I don't know who else is back there. I don't know who else is on SmackDown. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what direction they go into with Ricochet, or will they keep the title of WrestleMania off of WrestleMania? I don't know. I don't see them keeping any titles off of WrestleMania because it is a 2-night event. But we'll see. Um, Out comes Austin Theory, and he's talking about how Vince McMahon, wherever Vince goes, he goes. As we know, yesterday Vince McMahon was on the Pat McAfee show on YouTube to pretty much, have an interview. It's been about 15 years since he had an interview. He had a very good interview. Kind of saw him in a different light outside of a couple things, saying that he gives the fans what they want, which we know he doesn't. But other than that, it was a really, really good interview. And it was rumors online that he was going to go against Pat at WrestleMania. So initially we thought he was going to his show to set up that feud, but he didn't. So out comes Austin Theory. I mean, they have 4 weeks for this build, but he comes out. He's pretty much, like saying, wherever I go, wherever Vince goes, I goes. He has all this like energy, and he's pointing towards Pat, and he's like, I'm your opponent at WrestleMania, and I'm going to beat you. It was like a basic generic promo, and then he smacks the headset off of Pat, and then he walks off while taking his picture. Pat was livid, and at one point he had to catch himself because he was like, "Did this motherfucker just?" And then he had to catch himself, or either he caught himself or they bleeped him out. But then he started blaming Michael Cole, saying Michael Cole was in on it. It should be an entertaining match. I mean, it should be entertaining. That's probably about it. Unless they continue to build to it, maybe he'll go to Raw and they'll just keep going back and forth. But it should be an entertaining match. I mean, hell, we got Drew and Happy Corbin on the show, so why not? Out comes Naomi, and she's out with Sasha Banks, her tag team partner, and she's going against Carmella. Naomi gets the win. As we know, Sasha Banks and Naomi will be teaming up to face Carmella and Zelina at WrestleMania. And one of my friends texted me a picture the other day saying that Natalya and Shotzi might be a team. And I was like, nah, I don't see that. But then I had to go back and was like, I think you're right, because during that match, Natalya was backstage kind of like checking them out. So we'll see if she gets added to the match. They're going to need something to that match, because yes, Sasha is great. Yes, Naomi is great, but they can't do all the work themselves. And I just don't think, I mean, Carmella can put on a good match, but Zelina can't. So they're going to need to add something else to it. So maybe they can add Shotzi and Natalya, or maybe they can add Shayna and Natalya, or something. I always said that the match actually should be, if this is the direction they're going to go down, I would have actually had the title match tonight, or I would have had it this Monday coming up. And then once Naomi and Sasha win, then I would have had Lita and Trish come out and challenge for the titles. I think that would have been a more exciting match. I just don't. Zelina and Carmella, that doesn't do anything to me. And like I said, I'm only excited for this match because I'm not excited, but I'm only okay with this match because it will give Sasha a win. It'll give Naomi a belt back around her waist, and eventually it can lead to them two feuding. I also read articles that Bayley is not cleared, so everybody that's getting, should be Bayley, she's not cleared. So, chill out, and she'll come back when she's ready and when she's cleared. So that's just what I think. Maybe they can do like a random team of like Liv and Rhea. I don't know. But yeah, that's how I feel about that. Backstage is Happy Corbin, and he's having a poker game, and he's talking about his match against Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, while also watching Drew's match against Jinder Mahal. Drew wins the match, and then he's pretty much, Kayla Braxton gets in the ring, and he's talking to Drew, and he's pretty much like, hey, tell us about your match, and Um, he's like, I'm going to shut Corbin up. I'm not excited for the match. I don't care for the match. I don't care. I don't think that Corbin needs his own singles match. He's not that good. He has a great finisher, but I don't care to see that match. I'm sure they'll work their asses off to make the match entertaining, but I could care less. And I think that after he finished with that, he moves on to Roman Reigns. They show a video package for Roman and Brock, blah, blah. Shinsuke and Rick Rude come out, and they're in the middle of their entrance, and the Usos attack them. So at first I'm like, are they setting up a feud for them? And then like 5 seconds later, Roman comes out. So he pretty much comes out. He gets in the ring, and they're still trying to sell Madison Square Garden, which is tomorrow. And they're trying to hype it up, and they're pretty much like, I'm going to be there with my title on the line. Brock's going to be there with his title on the line. I want Brock to keep his title so I can take it from him and so he can acknowledge me at WrestleMania. I mean, okay, Roman's going to win. Why would Brock win? So Roman's going to win. He's going to have both titles, but it's a unification match. But then they're going to end up having a title for Raw. Listen, I'm trying. This is where things get a little crazy. I'm sure there'll probably be videos or all kind of stuff online tomorrow. So I don't know. The tag team title match is next, so the Usos stay in the ring against the Viking Raiders. And I had always said that I wanted the Viking Raiders to win this match, and I think they should have won at Royal Rumble. But then I thought they would hold it off until WrestleMania, because it's like, who did the Usos face at WrestleMania? And my friend was like, maybe they won't have a title match, but I can't see them leaving the Usos off the WrestleMania card. They win the match clean. It was a very good match. They win the match clean. Maybe it's a multi-man match. I don't know. I hate to say they'll probably end up running New Day and them again. I don't know. I'm not sure, but we'll see. I just don't see them leaving the Usos off of the WrestleMania card, because they are a big attraction. I mean, they're one of the greatest tag teams. So we'll see. The next match, or the match that's supposed to happen, is Sheamus and Ridge Holland versus the New Day. Sheamus and Ridge Holland end up destroying the New Day and destroying their four-wheeler. And then we learned that during the break that they went outside and destroyed it some more. So they'll end up having a match next week. So my original thought when Ricochet had won the title was Ricochet versus Sheamus. I don't want to see the match again, but it would make sense at WrestleMania. But now I think that they are going to end up feuding with the New Day going into WrestleMania, which also could lead into a multi-man match at WrestleMania. So again, I'm just trying to help sell tickets. So if anybody's watching this video that works for the company, let Vince know. I'm trying to help sell tickets. The main event is Ronda Rousey versus Sonya Deville. It's pretty much a squash match. Charlotte came out. I actually like Charlotte's outfit tonight. She looked good. She came out. It was a squash match. The audience really wasn't interested. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in them main eventing or having any kind of title match at WrestleMania. I don't care less. I'm sure they're going to work their asses off to put on a good match, but I don't care. I don't care about the match. And once Ronda wins the title, then she'll move on. Who knows what Charlotte will do? But I'm sure Charlotte will remain in that title picture. Maybe she'll go on vacation or something. I don't know, and to care less, to be honest with you. I just know they have to put a lot of work in for us to get invested in this match, and they have 4 weeks starting tomorrow to get us invested in this match. I'm still kind of side-eyeing why Naomi and Sonya isn't a match at WrestleMania, especially because tomorrow night Naomi's teaming up with Ronda to face Sonya and Charlotte. So I don't know, people. But overall, tonight was a really good show, so I'm interested in seeing how long Ricochet keeps the title. I'm interested to see if they're going to kind of build up Naomi and Sasha and Carmella and Zelina, if they're going to add anybody else to the match, which I think they need to do something. But I understand that they're not going to leave Sasha Banks off the WrestleMania card. She's like one of the biggest superstars in the company, you know, on camera and off camera. She's in fucking Mandalorian on Disney Plus, so she's like she's becoming a huge star. They're not gonna. I don't see them leaving the Usos off the ring. Ring. I don't see them leaving them off the card. So we'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks. But that's that. I am excited. I'm about to go and try to record my other show. I am excited for Monday night. I think I'm going to I think I'm gonna have 2 lives. I think I'm gonna do. Well, I know I'm gonna do Raw the review live, which is looking to be a big show. And then after that, 2K comes out. So I'm thinking I might do like a hour live video or something like that. Just stream and just look at the menu and getting like initial reactions of things and stuff like that from the PS5. And then from there, I'll start uploading videos and all that jazz. But this has been my SmackDown review. I hope you enjoy. I like this new streaming thing. I'm using this Melon app streaming. I like this thing. But that's been my SmackDown review. I hope you all enjoy. And yeah, we're on the road to WrestleMania 38, and we'll see what will happen from there, people. Peace.